The synchronicities are synchronicitying. All right? Okay, Sagittarius, we in there, okay? Let's do this. Okay, your lip gloss is popping. Your lip gloss is cool. What's that, mama? Little mama? Okay, I'm picking up on little mama vibes. What happened to her? Who knows? I don't know. Now she's probably big mama. You know? They all start out little. Okay, Seto. All right. Sagittarius. I definitely am picking up on, I'm not crazy about this camera angle, people. I'm just letting you know. I got my cat laying across the table on this and that, right? Double tap if you're gonna stare. But really though, I just have this feeling like, you know, people are receiving what they deserve. All around the globe. And yeah. Hate to say I told you so. Hi. Hey. Hey, my youngin'. All right, Seto. All right, we're doing a reading for Sagittarius. Here we go. We got the Hermit and the Empress. Okay? Sagittarius. Hermit and the Empress. You know? Spirit guides, archangels, ancestors of all, please come forward and help deliver a message for the Sagittarius collective. I feel like the Sagittarius collective I tap into are highly spiritual beings. That's only people I read for here online are highly spiritual beings. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not fucking reading for you. Very tapped in. You're very tapped in. It's really serious. Okay. Knight of Wands. Wish a motherfucker would. Hi, Tim. Maybe it's the deck, but I am picking up on Dragon Khaleesi vibes since yesterday, okay? I'm not crazy about this angle. It's giving me like a headache a little bit. Let me pull this down a little bit. There we go. Fucking shit, man. Okay. That's as good as we're gonna get it right now. There's a connection to your mother. There could be something going on with your mother. Dead or alive. I don't know. You know, if they're alive, something's going on. If they're dead, they're contacting you. All right? Something's going on with your mother. Wheel of Fortune, or will be. We got the Knight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you're the type of energy, it's like things will work out in my favor because I will make sure of it. Okay? So the wheel is forever in your favor. Somebody's definitely marathoning Game of Thrones. Okay? Yeah, Page of Cups, Ten of Cups in reverse. You could be experiencing a loss of somebody in your family, like somebody that helped raise you. Okay. You see it coming. You see it coming. But I'm here to remind you and validate to all of you seers out there that just because you see it coming doesn't mean you're causing it, okay? Just because you see death doesn't mean you're causing death, okay? Okay, but yeah, you see something coming. King of Swords. I'm definitely picking up on some people here could be experiencing some low vibrational energy visitors. And it's not always at night. We got the Nine of Swords, or maybe it is at night for you. Basically, you know, you could be picking up on some demon activity. Okay? You could be smelling smells, people, like walking by people that just fucking stink. That or just like random smells. Okay? Hot spots, hot spots, hot spots. There could be certain spots in your home or places you go where like you feel like a portal to the dark though. Not to the light, to the dark. People only want to like flourish in the light and yay, 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 but you need to learn to navigate the dark. Like quite literally. Two of Swords, Queen of Swords. So we got the King and Queen of Swords. Sagittarius, I see here that you are, you age like fine wine, male, female, whatever. And also your spouse, your significant other can and will only be a match to you. You won't accept anybody that does not match your expectations, period. You will die alone before you settle, okay? And if you don't feel that way, maybe you should adapt that feeling. Ace of Cups, okay? Because nobody else is gonna do. Nothing else is gonna do, okay? I wanna tell you about something. I keep thinking about the hot spot, the hot spot. So the other day I was somewhere, and in the back of my arm right here, so maybe some of you, okay, I'll share this for a fucking reason. I felt like as if somebody like poked me with a cigarette. Or not even just a cigarette or like an incense. I felt like a poke of like a hot. And I was like looking, I was like, am I fucking burnt? Like it really felt, nobody was around, but I feel and see things often. So I took it, I was like, that's when I just started talking to the walls. I'm like, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. You know, like it felt like a dynamic, like a dark energy was trying to play with me. But wanted, in a positive way, if that makes sense. Like it wanted me to interact, you know? So I did. But yeah, I don't know, maybe some of you experienced like a burn recently, maybe burnt something. It was my back of my left arm. And there was no mark or anything, but 100% I felt it, I got burnt. 3 of Coins, 3 of Cups. Okay, or maybe that's just people trying to do dark magic on you. But here's the whole thing. You can't do dark magic on dark magic. Like, true story, bro. Like, send, you know, these wannabe, whatever they want to be. I can't even give them a title because that'll, like, be like a compliment. But basically, you have spectators, okay, that want to fuck around with voodoo hoodoo shit, but you are voodoo, you are hoodoo, okay? So they want to send their dark entities your way, but little do they know, like, the dark entities are your bitch, okay? I read this because I know this. I can relate to this. That's why I'm a great reader for you. Or you can get the fuck off my shit. Okay? True story, bro. What's this? The Fool. Yeah, I think a lot of people out here are thinking that, like, you're a joke, you're a game. Let them think what they want. That's fine. We got the Judgment and the 9 of Cups. Okay? That's a great advantage in life when people underestimate another. Okay. I'm feeling like this vibe. I know I told this story before, but I was friends with somebody when I was out in the mountains, and those mountain people are different. Very, very different people. Very strong people. I was working with this young woman, and she probably looked about 15 years younger than her age. And long story short, I don't know, she was probably not even 5 foot, but I'm just telling you, this She was mighty. I'm getting that feeling like where somebody can, not necessarily, maybe you're short, I don't know. Or people like look down on you. Hey, booze. Hey. I'm reading for Sagittarius. Well, people could look down on you because they're just like prejudging you. And that's fine. That's like to each its own. But, you know, you could use that in your advantage. You know, because then people can oversee you and can just keep doing your thing without interruptions. You know, and then when they try to interrupt, you just, you know, shake the board up. You know, 5 of coins. Some people have to experience loss, though, in order to get it. I'm picking up on the energy of, like, the floods in the world, see? Picking up on the energy of the floods in Texas, but I have a feeling, like, isn't there more floods? There was just, like, floods out in Georgia recently. There's floods in West Virginia there was recently. Thank you. I'm going to read the comments in just a second. I'm like tapped in. I feel like Sagittariuses are doing great, actually. You know? I feel like you glow in the light and you also, you know, you can chill in the dark. You know? I feel like your energy is doing great. I don't say it though. All right, I'm going to clear these cards up. I do see that there is most likely going to be a death in the family soon of a female figure, a grandmother, a mother. Or if it's not an actual death now, maybe anniversary of a death. We got the Lovers, 7 of Swords. What's new? What's new? All right, let me talk shit in just a minute, all right? Let me pull a couple of cards before I talk shit. Sagittarius. I feel like they say, like, Sagittariuses are impatient. Bitch, I'm only reading for evolved Sagittariuses, all right? I'm only reading for people that get me. If you don't get me, I'm not reading for you because you're not leveled up enough, all right? Get the fuck out of here. 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 I feel like some of you, look at 5 of Swords. Some of you could be starting to notice you're having traits of like Tourette's. Things like this. And also, I want to tell everybody out here, be careful for strokes. Really. I'm getting a headache every time I look in here. I hate that angle. Yeah, I'm ignoring you because I'm reading motherfucking tarot cards right now. I told you I'm going to start reading the messages in a second. I'm reading for Sagittarius right now. I'm going to be nice. I'm actually not being mean. I just get a little loud sometimes. Fucking chill out, okay? I want to mention for people to be careful of medications they intake. Be mindful, like if you take more than one medication, be mindful of the risk of strokes, okay? Something about like people being in like their mid-30s having strokes. I was picking up on that energy earlier today and I was like, shit. All right, so just be mindful of intake and something with caffeine intake, things like this. We got the 5 of Swords. Something about something causing to yourself. Be mindful of headaches you cause yourself. Okay? We got the Star. Maybe some of you are in the limelight one way or another. You know? Definitely picking up on seers, readers, and even if you don't share it with other people, like you know it. You know it. Like you have that feeling and then it happens. You're like, I know it. You know? I'm not just saying beginners, but people that are beginning to actually like acknowledge it. Every time there's a confirmation of a synchronicity or something, just pray. Pray to your higher power, whatever that is, okay? Pray and say thank you. No, I'm not reading for you because I don't like you, okay? Whatever your fucking air, whatever. I'm in the middle of reading something, okay? And you're fucking pushy. I don't want to read for you now. I don't give a fuck. You can't even pay me to read for you. Okay? How about that? Get off my shit. I'm like trying to fucking read right here. And I said I'm going to go back and like, I'm not doing personal fucking readings right now. All right? Take that as a sign, Sagittarius. All right? We got the Death in the Tower. Seriously. Don't let people push you around. Don't let people pop up in your life or on your screen or anything and try to push you around. Like, seriously. And also, Sagittarius is like, people's opinions of you, that's their problem, okay? They can think you're nice, they can think you're mean, they could think you're ugly, they could think you're fat, they could think whatever the fuck they want to fucking think. Just stay real to your fucking self, all right? We don't got time for bullshit. Okay. So the Death in the Tower, there's definitely going to be a death soon. Ten of Coins, Queen of Cups. This death could possibly bring money, like an inheritance, but I feel like in your energy, you don't care about money or inheritance or anything, you know? So I would advise you as a medium myself, I would advise you to, whoever you have a feeling that might pass soon, just start having those conversations with them. You know, have some heartfelt conversations, and even, you know, you can start talking to them about the afterlife too. Like, hey, if I go before you, you go before me, I'm going to do this when I pass over. I'm not giving examples because you can think of it yourself, the fool. Okay? You know, have those conversations with them. Be like, you know, so when you see a butterfly, that's me contacting you. Or if you hear this song, then that's me. Like, just have these conversations with them before they go. If you have the feeling they're about to go, you know, it's okay. I'm picking up on something like somebody that has to be responsible for a lot of things. Six of Cups. You could be like the matriarch, or, you know, like the beneficiary. It's not even just that. Healthcare proxy. Like, you could be the one like that calls the shots. Resuscitate, do not resuscitate. All these things. Also, I feel like somebody's on hospice. Somebody's on hospice care. Somebody recently went on hospice, and or this is going to happen. The World. Okay? Now you see me, now you don't. I feel like you're aware that, you know, your sight is no joke. Your awareness is no joke. But also it's important here, Strength and the Hierophant, okay? It's important to just pray, wish the best, and also have fun. Have fun. Get out in the sun, you know, go out in nature, just have fun. It's not all work. King of Cups. Okay? The person you're thinking of is thinking of you too. That's a fact. They're trying to get to you, but there's interference. There's interference one way or another. Okay? And that interference does not mean that somebody's married. If somebody's married, it means that they are not available. Okay? If somebody's in a living relationship, it means that they are not available. We know this. Okay? What I mean by interference is like other things, you know. Maybe you live far away from each other, you know. Things like that. And we have the Sun. We'll close it out with the Sun. And I'll read through the comments real quick. I'm not entertaining the bullshit today, okay? Thank you for your prayers. Right back at you. Knight of Cups. I'm definitely feeling, I'm gonna say it, Sagittarius, I think you're horny for one particular person besides yourself. You know? Like, you know, only one person will do. The Sun and Knight of Cups, okay? Okay. I'm thinking of, I don't smell it, but I'm thinking of sulfur. I feel like you just smell, like you could smell demons, like, okay? I'm thinking of like a sulfur smell, like an egg salt sulfur smell. But I don't actually smell it, but I'm thinking of it. So you might smell that smell soon. Just pray. Keep praying, you know? All right, I'm going to read through all of these messages, and I'm going to ignore Air Benina, whatever your fucking name is. I'm going to ignore you because you're annoying. Hi, Auntie. Hey, boo. How you do? Tim. Hello, beautiful. Okay, we got the UK in the house. You believe in God? I believe in God, too. Hey, Bonnie. You see Bonnie? Oh, you are welcome. See things from the past. I can touch things and see things from the past. So I'm on your line. Okay. I like that. Tim. Just keep believing in yourself. Don't get scared. Okay? If you ever feel scared, you just pray to your light, to what you believe in, of the light. So that goes for any, like, I don't know. I don't label people. I don't like to talk religions or label people too much, but I know there are some people that, like, you know, hail Satan, you know, like really worship Satan and stuff. But I would advise that when it goes to like praying for, you know, protection, I'd pray to the light. I'd pray to the light. Okay? I just pray to the light. Just because you could dabble in the dark don't mean you don't worship the dark. Just do what you do what you want. I'm not going to tell you not to, but there's consequences. And a lot of times you don't pay the consequences. Innocent ones pay the consequences. Innocent people you're attached to will pay the consequences for your fucking stupid actions of or who, not you, but stay close to the light, people, no matter what you believe in. Tim. Hey, Tim, subscribe so we could stay in touch. Even if you have a channel, I'll subscribe to you too. Gosby. Kabashi. Listen, there's some days I don't read stuff right. I'm going forward with my dreams. Yes, go forward with your dreams. But next time you see me pulling cards and reading, don't fucking annoy me nonstop with this air bina, you know, like, seriously. No, I haven't made an OnlyFans account yet. I need to do that. I want to because I want to be on another platform besides YouTube, because I know YouTube's like sketchy, and I've been dabbling with YouTube the last couple years and it's never really picked up, you know. And I also have a lot of fans on here, a lot of tarot reader fans that like to flag my videos and do that stuff, you know. Probably some of your favorite readers, I'm their favorite reader. True story, bro. You keep calling me nanny. See if I don't elbow your mouth. I'm just joking, but I would. I sent you this. I'm pleading, watch The Man Who Went to Hell for 23 minutes on YouTube. Yeah. I think we live in hell. Not all the time, but, you know, perception of hell. Yay. Hey, Millie. Millie Rockstar. Hi, Patrick. Yeah, you evil too, bitch. What the fuck, you not read for me? No, I'm not going to read for you. Patreon. Okay, I could look into that. I don't really know what that's about. I know people mention like, oh, for an extended read, click on to here. Listen, I've been watching YouTube tarot readers for years, and I've never in my life have ever clicked on an extended read. I don't give a shit. I don't really take any of the reads. Like I just, respect them and take them, some advice here and there, but I never feel like it's like for me. But I'm thinking about doing an OnlyFans though, for more of a personal account, like for yoga, working out, some light work, stuff like that. But all right, Sagittarius, I'm gonna tap out of here, and I'm gonna read for Aries too. Aries has been on my mind a lot, so I'm gonna read for the Aries sign. I wish you all the very, very best.